Hi everyone, my name is Cha-Song. I'm currently a researcher at the Conversational Agent Group at CyberAgent. Today, I'm going to share with you our work titled Teleoperated Robot Sells Toothbrush in a Shopping Mall, a Field Study. In this work, we investigated how a teleoperated robot could sell goods in the real world. Social robots are playing an increasingly significant role in our daily lives. Due to speech technology limitations, autonomous robots are still not able to achieve natural conversation with people. Therefore, for tasks that require high-level conversational skills such as sales, such autonomous robots could be low in performance. In this work, we investigate an alternative approach by using a teleoperated robot. We consider that there are two advantages to applying teleoperated robots in sales positions. Because a human operator talks through the robot, teleoperated robots are not only be able to achieve high-level conversations and build social relationships with customers, but also capable of dealing with various situations that happened during the task. We explore the question that how can a teleoperated robot sell goods in the real world? Particularly, we tried to observe that how successful can a teleoperated robot be in getting and holding on the attention of people? What strategies are potentially effective for selling goods? How shall we design the interaction, particularly for sales promotion? And what are the experiences of the operator of the teleoperated robots? This figure shows our teleoperated robot system. A web camera was used to capture the video from the field, and a control box that contained a mini PC was set to manage the behaviors of the humanoid robot named Sota. To conduct the field study, we managed to build our own sales booth in the common area of a shopping mall in Osaka, Japan. The commodity to sell was a new product of toothbrush, and basically, our operator remotely controlled the robot via a video call web application and talked through the speakerphone while watching the video from the web camera, which was set on the back of the robot. We told the operator to follow a basic operation flow. First, greet passerby and promote the product. When someone stops, persuade the person to pick up a sample toothbrush and take a close look at it. If the person is still not leaving, then play the promotion video and say something to urge the customer to buy it, and eventually deal with the payment of the customer if the customer decides to buy the product. So for the result, we found that over 70% of the people who stopped at the sales booth came to the robot before observing the toothbrush. This suggests that using a robot for sales tasks could potentially increase exposure of the product. And we confirmed that the pickup behavior is important for sales promotion. According to our data, 1 out of 4 of the people who picked up a sample toothbrush eventually purchased the toothbrush. However, it needs to be noted that our result cannot explain the causal relationship between pickup behavior and purchase. Nevertheless, we consider pickup behavior as a potentially important factor for sales promotion and interaction design. We also observed that over 75% of the people who picked up a toothbrush because the robot asked them to do so. This shows the persuasive power of the robot, which could potentially influence people's behavior. Besides, we identified research challenges in employing a teleoperated robot as a salesperson in a real sales situation. First, interactions need to be designed to accommodate various contexts in order to keep people's interest. And second, a robot may exert less social pressure compared to a human staff, and therefore, we consider relieving social pressure through the use of a robot an important research topic. And third, an operator may feel mental stress during the operation task, and we thus suggest that there should be a focus on improving the operating system to reduce the operator's mental stress and maintain his or her motivation at a high level. And thank you very much for your listening. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions.